How did the Steamboat Geyser you visited erupt so big and trigger a supervolcano? Here are 5 signs Yellowstone's supervolcano wants to blow. Yellowstone National Park is home to one of the most dangerous geological time bombs on the planet, a sleeping supervolcano capable of global devastation. While scientists have long monitored its activity, few expected that a simple geyser, Steamboat Geyser, could hold the key to unlocking one of the greatest disasters in human history. Visitors who witnessed Steamboat's latest eruption describe it as something out of a nightmare. The earth trembled beneath their feet, the sound of exploding steam roared like thunder, and a towering jet of scalding water shot hundreds of feet into the sky. But this wasn't just another eruption. This was different, more powerful, more unpredictable, and it didn't stop.
9:05.
In the hours and days that followed, seismic instruments recorded violent tremors beneath Yellowstone. The ground shifted. Gas levels spiked. Hot springs boiled dry. It was then that scientists realized Steamboat Geyser's monstrous eruption wasn't just a spectacle, it was a warning. What if Yellowstone's supervolcano is stirring? Beneath Yellowstone lies a chamber of molten rock so vast that if it were to erupt, it could bury entire states under volcanic ash. For decades, researchers have debated whether Yellowstone's supervolcano is still a threat. But now, as Steamboat Geyser erupts with terrifying force, all signs point to something unnatural brewing below. Could this be the moment that history repeats itself? Could Steamboat's explosion be the first domino to fall, triggering an unstoppable chain reaction that leads to the ultimate catastrophe? The signs are already here, and they're growing stronger. Sign 1. Steamboat Geyser's eruptions are becoming unpredictable. Steamboat Geyser has always been a mystery. Unlike Old Faithful, which erupts with predictable regularity, Steamboat's behavior is erratic. In the past, it has gone silent for years at a time, only to suddenly unleash an explosive burst of scalding water and steam. But in recent years, something alarming has changed. In 2018, Steamboat awakened from a long slumber, erupting dozens of times in a single year, a record-breaking surge. Then, in 2023 and now 2024, it shattered its own records, erupting so often and so violently that geologists have been left baffled. What's even more concerning? The eruptions are getting stronger. Each one seems to outdo the last, sending water higher, lasting longer, and shaking the ground with increasing intensity. Why is this happening? Could it be that rising magma is heating the underground water systems, creating this unprecedented energy release? And if the geysers are becoming unstable, what does that say about the supervolcano beneath? Sign 2. The ground beneath Yellowstone is rising faster than ever. Yellowstone is one of the most geologically active places on Earth, but lately, the land itself has been shifting in ways never seen before. Scientists monitoring ground deformation have detected rapid uplift. Sections of the caldera are rising at an alarming rate. This is significant because swelling ground is often a sign of magma accumulation. In previous years, the uplift had been gradual, but now it's accelerating, lifting several inches in mere months. The last time something similar happened was over 600,000 years ago, right before the last super eruption. The data suggests that pressure beneath the crust is building. The magma chamber is recharging. And the Earth is preparing to release that pressure, one way or another. Sign 3. A surge of earthquakes is rattling the region. Earthquake swarms are nothing new in Yellowstone. In fact, the park experiences thousands of small quakes every year due to shifting underground forces. But the latest swarm is unlike anything recorded before. In the days following Steamboat's enormous eruption, seismic stations registered hundreds of tremors in quick succession, some powerful enough to be felt by visitors. A 6.9 magnitude earthquake, the strongest in decades, shook the park, followed by aftershocks that continued for days. Such intense earthquake activity often means one thing: magma movement. As molten rock forces its way upward, it fractures the brittle crust, causing swarms of quakes. Could these tremors be the final warning before the ground splits open? Sign 4. Hot springs are boiling over and changing color. Yellowstone's hot springs are among the most stunning natural wonders in the world, but they're also closely tied to the supervolcano's underground plumbing system. Recently, these thermal pools have started behaving strangely. Tourists have noticed once clear pools turning an eerie murky color, bubbling violently as gas levels rise. Some springs have mysteriously dried up altogether, while others have erupted unexpectedly, spewing boiling water onto walkways. The color shifts suggest that extreme heat is altering the underground water chemistry. The drying springs could mean that the water is being diverted deeper underground, possibly interacting with a rising body of magma. Geologists warn that when hot springs start behaving erratically, it means the volcanic system is experiencing change. And change isn't always a good thing. Sign 5. Steamboat Geyser's latest blast was the most powerful ever recorded. Then came the biggest warning of them all. On the morning of March 11, 2025, Steamboat Geyser erupted with a force that defied all previous records.